Thank you very much, Jeff. Well, Marcus, yes, we're live. Marcus, a frustrating afternoon's watch, I would imagine.
Yes, very. I don't think we got the rub of the green at times. I think after their penalty, I don't remember them having a shot on target. We huffed and we puffed, there's no doubt about that. But it wasn't a day for things to go for us today. Their penalty was a penalty, there's no doubt about that. Whether the ball was in or out for our goal at the end, it's debatable. I can't tell by looking at the screen. And the man with the best view was the linesman, so you've got to trust his decisions, right? But it wasn't for lack of effort, that's for sure, because we threw the dice at the end 3 or 4 times with different shapes just to try and get that goal back. The knowledge of and understanding of how to play under that pressure in the last 20 minutes in different formations was great. So testament to the lads, because over the years we've brought in adaptable players that need to play in different positions for different circumstances, and they understood what I wanted towards the end, so good on them. Okay,
interesting what you said, the penalty there. It looked soft from where I was, but there was contact.
Yeah, it was a definite penalty, yes.
Okay, fair enough. Well, that's fair enough. And then that first half in general it's a bit of a non-event. 2 teams working hard, but not much in terms of final product.
I mean, the first half was all about winning your headers and tackles, wasn't it? The pitch is crumbling, that's for sure. The wind was against us, so to dig in and come in 0-0 or half-time would have been great, of course, but it was all about that, and it was a scrappy game, and no one really gained a foothold. I think they had, a few phases of play, patient with the ball without really hurting us. I just think that we found it maybe a bit difficult against the wind to play those type of conditions. But second half, for sure, with us with the wind, like I say, we had the right go and put them under a lot of pressure, and fair play to them for defending well.
And probably carved out a couple of good chances. Lee's free kick at the end, and Rory had a good shot from a tight angle.
Yeah, I'd say we had our opportunities to score. There was no real clear-cut chances, I would say, but half chances that we done the right thing with. So that's what you can do. It was one of them games where a mistake or a great bit of quality was going to win the game or get you some sort of result. As happened, it come from their penalty and our mistake.
You mentioned the pitch there, and it has cut up quite a lot in recent weeks. Is that causing a problem?
Yeah, of course it is. But do you know what? The guys that do the pitch and look after it, they try their hardest and they do their best. And they've taken on a pitch that wasn't theirs. So fair play to them for giving it a go. And there's not a lot you can do sometimes. Circumstances, weather, time of year. The grass doesn't grow. It's one of them things where you've got to try and maintain the pitch, and they're doing their best to do that. So as much as the pitch and people are complaining about the pitch, it was the same for Doncaster, it was the same for us. But the guys that are trying their best, working all sorts of hours over the Christmas period to get it as good as it can be, are actually doing their best for this club. So, I'm very proud of them for doing that.
It's a big few days coming up, isn't it? Because having had your little mini revival after the poor run, a couple of defeats, you don't want that to snowball over the coming days.
No, it's important that we pick ourselves up. I spoke to the lads. It's about the next game now. It comes pretty sharp, and we've got a game after that. So, like we've always done, all players will be utilising these 2 games, and it's see how the manager is tonight. Tomorrow we'll have conversations and see where we go from there. But yeah, the good thing about it is the game pretty quick. You ain't got to stew on it for a week, and we can get straight into looking at Walsall and looking at Oldham, of course. Yeah,
and you haven't had much time since the other finalists. Has the manager sent you a text or anything?
No. I haven't looked at my phone, so I wouldn't know. I'll go and have a look in a minute when I go into the office. But no, let's hope he hasn't sacked me.
Well, fingers crossed he's fit enough to take his place up at Walsall on Boxing Day.
Yeah, let's see. Yeah.
Thank you for your time.
Thanks.